My name's Bjes. I spent just over 23 years in law enforcement. About 10 years ago, my two youngest sons were diagnosed with autism. As my wife and I took in this life-altering diagnosis, I began to wonder what would happen if my two worlds collided, meaning my professional life, my personal life. Did we as law enforcement really understand some of the characteristics and behaviors of autism? And the more I researched it, the answer was no. When I went to the police academy 20 plus years ago, there was no training relating to autism or disabilities at all. In Illinois now, there's a mandate for it, but the recommendation is they get it in the academy and they're recommended to get it at some point in their career. So we're definitely seeing there was a disconnect between what we're being trained as law enforcement and some of the topics that are getting kind of pushed to the side, and interacting with people with disabilities is one of those areas. I set it out to kind of put a class together to train my own officers, and then it just kind of grew from there. I tell every law enforcement officer that I train the same thing. I said, I do this because maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one of the officers in this room are going to interact with one of my two sons. I want to make sure that you have the best resources and training available so that interaction with them is positive for them, but also for you as a law enforcement officer. They are my motivation. They are why I train 3 to 4 times a month, and I've trained thousands of police officers across the country because, again, it is that personal connection and making sure that those officers have the best tools and resources available to serve that at-risk population. So I would love to see the expansion of training across the country, a universal standard for law enforcement across the country to have set training mandates and a set training curriculum.